Okay, welcome. Today I want to share something about the politics of Kenya, the issue of power and politics. Okay, wisdom and power. Now, now we are talking about power. Power is the ability to influence somebody or a group of people to do something or to follow your character or your words. Uh, Now, when you take a look at the current situation in the country, the way politics is going, yeah, when you look at Raila, His Excellency the President, yeah, you can take a look and try to imagine if you had that power and if you were that wise, what could you do to become the President of the Republic of Kenya? Of course, many will say that Raila has tried several times, yeah, more than 4 times. This one was the fifth one, but he couldn't make it, and people are just making it once, like His Excellency has just tried it once and he has made it. Now, you will come to realize that there is something unique between between there is something unique for you to get that power. It doesn't matter whether you're wise, it doesn't matter whether you have wealth or what. Okay, what is the right thing to do? What is the moral justice? And is it right for someone to use power or use wisdom to become the president? I want to give you an example of, let's start with the first president of Kenya, Jomo Kenyatta. How he got that power. You can go back to history, you read the times he was in outside Kenya when he was brought back and he just found that power. Yeah. Well, people say he was given, I don't know. And try to relate the late President Moi, yeah, and President Kibaki. All of those got to power, but they use different approaches. Yeah, they use different techniques. Now, Raila has been in this field for so long. In fact, he's a professor of politics in East Africa, even in Africa. And in fact, people say he's the best leader that Kenya could ever have. Why is it that he has never made it to become the president of Kenya? Now, when we look at the moral justice, the right thing to do, power, and wisdom, of all these three things, who has and who has not? Who has power? Who is wise? And who is not just? And getting this power, what do we look at? Is there anything hidden that somebody has to have to get this power? Okay, you can have this power. Let's say you are an MP. You applied for the first time, you get it. The second time you don't get it. Or you vie for the first time you get it. The second time you get it. The third time you don't get it. Or you will be vying and you'll never get it. Or you just buy once, you get it. Now, what is the hidden thing in this power when you're talking about leadership? Today, I was looking at several documentaries, several lectures, yeah, and I came across a, a story. Let's say Okay, I came up with that. I came across a story of a driver who was on a truck. Yeah, this driver was in a very supersonic speed that the truck could not halt at an emergency brake. Now, this 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 driver gets into a road, one-way lane, and between the lanes, he has to decide which lane to pick. The right lane that the driver has to use, it has five pedestrians, and the lane that is very is for the pedestrian, it has one pedestrian. So the driver has to decide which pedestrians to knock. Remember, the one pedestrian is very right to use his lane, which is the lane for the pedestrian, and the five pedestrians are very wrong to use the lane for the truck. So if you are the driver, you have to decide which lane to use. Of course, you are in a speed, you cannot you don't have control over the brakes or the truck. Your decision is only to choose to use this lane for the five or to use the lane for the one. And if you choose, you're knocked. If you choose for the one, you knock the one. If you choose for the five, you knock the five. Now, assuming that you are the driver, yeah, when you look at what is the right thing to do, what is the right thing to do at a very critical situation? Let's say you are that moral, you say, instead of killing five, let me knock one. But this one is very right. But you say, let me sacrifice the one who is right because he is one and spare the five who are wrong. Or you can decide, let me knock these five because they are wrong, me I'm right. I'll knock them so that I remain with one who is right. So you come to who are right. Or you knock the one, yeah. So if we start debating on the issue, we get that if this case will be brought in a court, and maybe you are the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, all of the drivers, whether you knock the five or you knock the one, I think the law might be bent because the five are wrong and also the one is right. So whether you knock the five or you knock the one, I think when we come to matters of justice, when you knock the one, you'll be unfair. You will not have done justice to that one because he was just very right. He woke up early in the morning, knowing that he's going to live for another day, and he's doing things very right. And he prayed to God that lead me to do the right thing. Now you are deciding to knock him. Yeah. But also, these five who are wrong, it is not their wish to be wrong. Maybe they are crossing the road or they were doing something, but they know they are wrong or they do it deliberately. But you decide for them whether to kill them or not. Let's go back to politics. No, yeah, very many people voted, but I didn't vote. Yeah, very many people voted for Neo, others voted for Kenya Kwanza. Of course, we had those who voted for the right leader and those who voted for the wrong leader. Yeah, and when people are making decisions, they have various aspects, qualities that they look at. Maybe that when people are making decisions, they don't know who is leader, the inner side of them. They only just relate on the public appearance or the yeah. But now when we look at, when we, let's say now you are the the legislature, you are in the legislature part, or you are the chief cut, yeah. Now you know that, you just know Kenyans have made the wrong decision of choosing this leader. Imagine you are now the chairman of IEBC. People have voted, maybe they were given money, or they just voted because they knew this one is the right leader, depending on what they know and what they have heard. But now we have people who know these leaders better than Kenyans. Yes. Is it right for these people who have the key, who are on the steering, to make the right decision for Kenyans? And is it right for these people who are key to making the president, choosing, killing the right people because the wrong people are many? Or is it right killing the wrong people who are many and sparing the right people who are few? I was trying to imagine Kenya was in such a scenario, because what happened is not normal. According to how I have heard, people might have voted, they voted right or wrong. Yeah. But of course, one won. Is it right to deny Kenyans their right because they are wrong? Or is it right to give them rights even if the majority are wrong? Let's meet next time.